Hellblade 2 had tons of previews yesterday, and the game looks absolutely incredible. The game is, in my opinion, one of the best looking games ever created. And I haven't even got a chance to play the game. Just going by the visuals, going by the previews, going by the videos, it is one of the best looking games ever made. Unreal Engine 5 visual benchmark, possibly one of the best looking games ever. Fully mocap fighting system. Combat is one-on-one only, slow paced and very brutal. Swinging your sword always feels heavy and impactful. A true next-gen experience. 30 FPS on Xbox Series X and S.
What did you say?
Uh-oh. There it is, guys. 30 FPS. Now look, I'm going to be real. 30 FPS for me personally is not a deal breaker. For me personally, that's me. If you guys feel that 30 FPS on Hellblade 2 is a deal breaker for you, well, that's your prerogative. Maybe you should invest in the PC. If you're a console only player, maybe you should invest in PC. But I will say this, Hellblade 2 looks incredible, and I'm not going to apologize because I still want to play the game. I'm not going to apologize because I don't have a gaming PC. I'm a console player and they don't have a 60 FPS performance mode. Would I have liked a 60 FPS performance mode? Sure. I'm pretty sure most of us would have liked a 60 FPS performance mode option, but Ninja Theory decided they didn't want to do that, so we have Hellblade 2 that looks incredible, running at 30 FPS. And in my opinion, I'm okay with it. If you're not, that's your opinion. I still feel if you're expecting these consoles to do every game in 60 FPS, that's not going to happen. I know us Xbox guys, we were bragging about the power of the Xbox Series X, and at the end of the day, it's not going to give us everything we want. I'm well aware of that now. The same thing with PS5. These ponies go out there and say, yeah, every PlayStation first party title so far has had a 60 FPS mode. And that's true. With those PS4 games. I know what you're saying. Dirt, we have Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, it looks fine, but it looks like a PS4 game. But what I'm trying to say is that 30 FPS clearly isn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And if you have a problem with 30 FPS and you're a console gamer, you might want to invest in getting a gaming PC. I'm just saying. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. But Hellblade 2, the graphical fidelity of this game is something I've never seen. Oh my God, I can't wait to play this game. I finished the first game. I liked the game. I wasn't crazy about it. It was slow in some parts, but this game here just looks more intense. It looks better to me, and I can't wait to play the game. So the 30 FPS stuff is causing all type of controversy in the gaming community. Of course, there are some Xbox guys that's disappointed with the game running in 30 FPS. There are some guys like me that's kind of like, okay, I mean, it's 30 FPS. I would have preferred 60, but I'm not going to not play the game because it's in 30 FPS. Then, of course, there's those people. You know those people. Those four-legged beasts.
I hate you.
They're out there talking so much shit about Hellblade 2 being 30 FPS. It is so much bragging power. They have the bragging rights. Yeah, look, it's 30 FPS. Xbox Starfield was 30 FPS. This is an L. This is an L. You know, if you feel it's an L, if you're an Xbox fan, that's fine. But you ponies,
Shut the fuck. Shut.
No! Shut your asses up. Shut up. Because y'all are talking about this because it's ammo for you guys. But at the end of the day, Xbox is doing something PlayStation is not doing. Dropping first-party games, you assholes. Yes, first-party games. Having a first-party roadmap. Hellblade 2 is just the first. We're hearing things about Gear 6 tease this summer. Jez Corden teased another game that was previously announced being teased this summer. They have so many unannounced games. I know PlayStation have games in development also, but damn, man, you guys are talking shit about this 30 FPS. And at the end of the day, we didn't even talk about this stuff in the past. We didn't talk about 30 FPS. The beginning of last generation is when we started to talk about resolution. I didn't care about resolution. It was last generation. But now, you know, it's about the frame rates. And like I said already, if you really care, if you really prefer 60 FPS in every single game, you should invest in a gaming PC, because we can say at this point, not all console games are going to have 60 FPS options. They should, but they're not. A few weeks ago, people were bragging about Dragon's Dogma 2. They were absolutely bragging about the game. People talked about 30 FPS in Dragon Dogma 2 for about, 13 minutes? And then everybody went on to talk about how great the game is. And apparently the game is great. I haven't played it, but people are loving Dragon Dogma 2. But the 30 FPS mode, nobody's talking about that anymore. But when the Xbox game drops and it's 30 FPS, the best looking game ever right now, the best looking game ever is 30 FPS. People are saying it's an L, people going crazy. And look, that's their opinion. They can say what they want to say. You know, early after the previews came out, the first thing I see is the Twitter Spaces. Here you go, ponies in Twitter Spaces.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Xbox, 30 FPS, Hellblade. Did they do a Twitter Spaces for Gotham Knights? Did they do a Twitter Spaces for Dragon's Dogma? Did they do a Twitter Spaces for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth performance mode, making the graphics look like clay? No, they didn't. But it's an Xbox game, so they're going to talk the shit that they talk. And also something else that happened. One of the co-founders of Ninja Theory, Tameen, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name, he has left the company. And they use this as more ammunition. See, the previews really impressed a lot of people. IGN, GameSpot. These guys are usually hard on the Xbox first-party games, but they're saying this game, Hellblade 2, is impressive. It's incredible. They were praising the game. But here we go. There's some negative news that dropped right after the 30 FPS, but now Tameen has left the company. Now, me personally, I was thinking, I haven't seen this guy since 2021. Remember, every time they will have a documentary or some type of Ninja Theory diary that they usually do on YouTube, he will always be the guy talking. Then all of a sudden, every time they had an update, I would never see him anymore. I was wondering why. Well, apparently, Tameen is out there living his best life. And I don't know if this is true, but apparently people are saying this guy left 3 years ago. And if I'm thinking about what I've seen personally, I haven't seen him in 3 years on any type of Ninja Theory video on YouTube. So maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But look at this guy. He's living his life. He's not giving a shit about you, and you shouldn't care about what he's doing. He got a bag. Jez Corden said, when your studio is bought for $162 million, shit, what the hell am I going to stress myself out doing video games for the rest of my life? Yo, this guy is living his best life. So like I said, he's enjoying himself. He ain't thinking about y'all punk asses. So don't think about him. Look, I'm about to get out of here, but I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about, listen, 30 FPS is something, you know, it bothers some people more than others. That's everything in life. Some things might bother you more than they bother me. That doesn't mean I'm capping. That doesn't mean I'm an extreme X-bot. I'm a loser. I'm a piece of shit. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means maybe it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you. If it bothers you, don't play the game on Xbox Series. Get a damn PC. If you want to tweet Phil Spencer and tweet Aaron Greenberg can call them pieces of shit. That's your prerogative. You can do what you want to do. But don't look at me because it doesn't bother me as much and call me a capper. You capper, you bot. So that's all I'm saying, man. To each his own. But at the end of the day, Hellblade 2 looks absolutely incredible. And Gear 6, they're saying Gear 6 is going to look even better than Hellblade 2. I'm telling you guys, watch out for Xbox. This has been a rough couple of months. After the Xbox Developers Direct, there's been some rough Xbox news. We know 4 of their games going to other platforms. We're hearing rumors of more games going eventually. But yeah, this is what's happening, guys. And I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you're subscribed, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.